Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today on this Friday morning. I'm Lisa Bedeau. Jordan has the morning off. We're just getting started with our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. New disturbing details are emerging from the investigation into the death of a woman who was found dead in a car in South Fargo. Police now say it appears that she was there for a few months. She's been identified as 65-year-old Barbara Ann Berry, who is believed to be homeless. A passerby called police Wednesday after spotting the body in the car in the Cashwise parking lot just off of 13th Avenue South. People who work in that area tell us that they noticed the vehicle in the parking lot a few weeks ago. Police do not suspect foul play. There's new information today on a missing Minnesota woman that we told you about yesterday. 31-year-old Leah Meska of Goodview was located last night in Rockford, Illinois. She disappeared on a dangerously cold Wednesday morning on her way to work at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester. Police used search planes for 2 days to look for her, but they're now saying Meska contacted her family last night. No other details are being released. You're likely to see a lot of smiling faces today and maybe even some wild antics as people in the valley venture out into these temperatures above zero. I almost forgot how nice it feels. Of course, we were stuck in the negatives since Monday night, but we're finally enjoying a break. So let's get a check of that storm team forecast with meteorologist Lisa Green. I thought that cold snap would never end.
I know it's been really tough this week. You know, we've had some cool downs where we dropped really low, but it was just for one day. And this time around, it was several. So we're finally making our way out of it. As we just reported, it's 4 degrees in Fargo, 2 in Grand Forks. Over to the east, still below zero, but we're on our way up there too in that area where we were about 40 degrees colder this time yesterday morning. So big leaps here in our temperatures. Now, that's all thanks to a south wind, and it's quite brisk. So that's going to have an effect on your wind chill, what it feels like to be outside. So you're still going to want to bundle up as you head out here today. We're looking at teens to 20s below, 14 below your wind chill in Fargo, and 19 below in Grand Forks. A look at those winds, a gust to 26 in Fargo, 23 in Grand Forks. Most of us seeing our wind speeds into the teens. And visibility looking okay. There are a couple of places where it's down, and in fact, we're seeing some snow showers right now up around the Cavalier County area, Langdon. This is working its way east, so anybody who's along the Canadian border here, you're going to see probably some flurries at the least, maybe some light snow showers for today. So here's a look at that afternoon planner. This just looks fantastic, no matter what the temperature is, because it's above zero here today. Over to the east into the teens for your highs, above zero. 21 in Fargo, and heading out west, it's warmer still. We're looking at the potential of reaching 30 degrees out by Jamestown. Some more cloud cover up to the north and east today, closer to that system, bringing that light snow to that area, and some more sunshine down to the south. Now, of course, we've been talking about that chance for some snow. This comes up on Sunday night and heading into Monday. This storm system producing both wind and some significant snow potentially. And I've looked at several forecast models this morning. This is one scenario, but all of them are indicating a significant amount of snow somewhere here in the valley. Some places getting in that 6+ inch range by the time this winds down on Monday. So that's the next event to watch out for. And as we head into next week, unfortunately, we see those numbers drop below zero again. So get out and enjoy this weekend while you can here today. Let's check in now with Al.
Lots of stuff going on Interstate 29 this morning, Lise. First of all, officers have a vehicle pulled over, a pickup pulled over on southbound Interstate 29, south of 13th Avenue. Make sure you give them plenty of room to take care of business. That the semi that we told you about that was having all kinds of problems out here, well, the problem seems to keep moving north. They're obviously trying to limp it north. And right now there's a tractor there, and then a semi with a pulling a trailer that are northbound Interstate 29, north of 7th Avenue. Flashers are on lookout for them. On Interstate 94, we have 2 stalled vehicles, both on westbound Interstate 94, one at University Drive, the other one in Moorhead, west of the rest area. A lot of traffic this morning. It's really picked up. And to top it all off, there's some slippery areas out here on the interstates as well, but the ramps and overpasses and bridges and things like that in particular. So do drive extra carefully today. Al Ahmed, Valley Today traffic.
6 minutes before 7, breaking news alert. We're just getting word into the newsroom that a forklift is on fire inside Minn Kota Recycling in North Fargo. No word on how bad the fire is or if anyone is hurt. We do have a crew on the way to check it out. Police are looking for the driver of a car who caused a crash on I-94 in an apparent road rage incident. It happened last night in Otsego, Minnesota, which is near the Twin Cities. State troopers say a man was driving in the left lane and being tailgated by who he described as an aggressive driver. The aggressive driver moved to the right lane and passed the man, but then pulled in front of him and slammed on his brakes, coming to a complete stop. The driver behind him hit the brakes to avoid a crash and was rear-ended by a third car. The aggressive driver got out of his vehicle and started yelling before driving away. Luckily, no one was seriously hurt. U.S. Marshals have caught up with a man wanted in a Valley City shooting last fall. 21-year-old Cornelius Johnson was arrested on Wednesday in Arizona. He's being extradited to face charges of attempted murder and robbery. The 19-year-old victim suffered a serious gunshot wound to his upper body. Police say they're not looking for any other suspects in the shooting. A Fergus Falls man will be sentenced next month after pleading guilty to murder. 29-year-old Michael Ray Mason shot and killed Scott Lafsia last November after the two had been drinking and got into an argument. Mason claims Lafsia was about to attack him when he shot him. Police are looking into the death of a woman found dead inside her home this week. Barnes County deputies did a welfare check on Wednesday at a house in Daisy, North Dakota, and found the 58-year-old woman. She had not been heard from since Saturday night. They also found debris from a fire. Both the cause of the death and the fire are under investigation. Local blood supplies are at critical and urgent levels because of this week's cold spell. It kept many people at home. Vitalent says they need 250 donations a day to meet the demand of patients in our area. And right now, their supply is about half of what it should be. Check out the link to the blood bank on our website, valleynewslive.com. To donate, you will need a picture ID. They also suggest you eat a healthy meal and drink plenty of water before donating. A Fargo woman did everything right to safeguard her car, but thieves still got to it. She says they broke into a locked garage, then into her locked Dodge Charger. Police suggest homeowners install security cameras as another measure of protection. The stolen car is a 2014 black Dodge Charger with North Dakota license plate number 327CDG. You should call police if you have any information. It's going to be loud at the Fargo Dome this weekend for Monster Jam. And to give us a preview this morning, we check in with the Valley Today's Abby Furchner. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa. It has been a fun-filled morning today, and that is just getting me so excited because this weekend is Monster Jam. Tonight, the doors open up at 6 o'clock, and the performance gets underway at 7. And tomorrow, you'll want to come out for that pit party before the doors open at 2, and then their performance starts at 3. And so as you hear behind me, we're revving our engines this morning and getting started. And so let's see what Monster Jam is about.
Good stuff, nice and loud, and you know that's going to be the case tonight and for the shows tomorrow. Monster Jam at the Fargo Dome. We would talk to Abby one more time at the Dome, but I'm not sure that we could hear her. Good stuff. I love it when they rev their engines. Monster Jam at the Dome. Thank you, guys. Starting today, girls can join the Boy Scouts of America and begin earning Scout badges. The Boy Scouts, of course, announced last year that it would start including girls, and now girls ages 11 to 17 can join. There was an open house last night at the Moorhead Public Library for interested families. Girls can join an all-girl troop, which will allow them to go camping and learn survival skills. Although the girls will fall under the Boy Scouts of America umbrella, The officials with the group say troops will not mix genders. It will either be all girl or all boy groups. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Here's today's question. A new study found that Americans do this 4 times a day for a total of 40 minutes. What are we talking about? Think about food. I'm probably in that boat. Like, what am I going to have for lunch? What am I going to have for supper? Spend a lot of time thinking about it.
And we're seeing those commercials throughout the morning for
Yes.
food and stuff like that. Yeah, always makes you think about it.
Commercials work.
Yes,
on me
they
anyway.
do.
All right, above zero. It's awesome. People are
Yeah.
going to go out for lunch.
I think so. We're looking at probably a lot of people emerging from their cocoons here today. We're looking at 5 degrees in Fargo, 3 in Grand Forks. More into the weekend, but keep in mind there is that chance for snow in the second half of the day on Sunday.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. Join us right now on the Fargo CW.